Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. It's Houston facing the Houston Rockets.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
So the Rockets win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Thorpe is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Maxwell, and it's Smith, and it's Horry in at the 3 spot. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Thorpe on the glass grabs the board. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
The feed to Olajuwon. True on the 14-footer.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Moniunas with the steal. Shot from 16. Harden missing again.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Maxwell. That's good.
Vernon Maxwell. Assisted, Kenny Smith.
Maxwell against Harden. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
It's Rockets ball.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shoots from 14. Connects. The jumper drops.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Smith. Maxwell's shot is no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Ariza. Plays it up and banks it in. Ariza's got his first points in this one.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Olajuwon. James Harden with the rebound. Rockets on defense, trailing by 2. A baseline J. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 6. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Harden, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And the basket by Maxwell.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
And James Harden with the 3. He has 7.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Smith against Beverly. And the basket by Maxwell. Maxwell's got 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Harden kicks to Beverly. Off with the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here is Harden following the score by Houston. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Thorpe. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense.
They can't guard it
and force them to beat you over the top.
Houston, a whole new five on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Horry. Brooks checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Here's Beasley. No good again that time.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Cassell against Terry. Here's McDaniels. Here's Capella. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Rockets trail by 4. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls. And look at
that. Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. You know, he's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
That Kia Slam Can replay really gave you a good look at the action. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Terry kicks to Capella. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Brooks, the pass to Cassell. To the paint, and Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Seven seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Cassell gets the bucket.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Now Terry. It'll count. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
And here are the Rockets now. Terry and Harden are the 1 and 2. Howard is out there with Beasley, and it's Brewer in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And the foul on Jason Terry. That is his first foul of the game. Ellie passes to Maxwell. Another shot. Brewer grabs the board. To the middle. It's deflected. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That is his first foul of the game. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Jason Terry.
Patrick Beverly.
Maxwell against Harden. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Ariza's checked in. Here's Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish. Take a look at what Harden's been doing. 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's the Rockets on the break. Beverly against Smith. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And stolen by Ariza.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And the jam by Harden.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Rockets trail. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Smith missing. Smith's gone 1 of 4 from the field. They're running out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Motiejunas is checked in for the Rockets.
Donatas Motiejunas.
Here's Smith. Here's Maxwell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes. Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up. Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now, here is Smith.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit, and it's still early. They'll have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Smith hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Harden. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Smith gets double-teamed. Here's Maxwell. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Maxwell's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Stolen. Here's Ori. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ori's got his first 2 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.